But I'm very reasonable. That's Fred. That's all the LDBC.
Summertime. Let 'em breathe. Too much heat. Summertime. Let 'em breathe. Let 'em breathe. Too much.
What happened when you sparred with Floyd?
Basically, we were sparring, and I hit him with a good clean shot, and he got hurt.
They had to stop it.
Yeah.
Now we getting the notion from Kenny the Jet Porter, or Kenny, Shawn Porter's father, Porter, that Errol Spence Jr. or whoever, I don't know who made the comment. I heard it circulate in circles, and I heard my brother Fred from Barbershop Conversation talk about it to Errol Spence Jr. as far as him being overweight, looking out of shape during the offseason before the fight. And multiple fighters said it. Chris Algieri team said it. Mikey Garcia team said it. And a plethora of other people team said it. And when it come to fight night, who was looking shredded? That's ESJ looking shredded. Mr. Strap season, man down. Free smoke. Anybody wanted, they could get it, no joke. Errol Spence Jr. You know, last time I checked, Errol Spence Jr. makes 147, no problems. He makes 147 being his own nutrition. I'm not sure if he's being dealt with by Dallas Prep Kitchen this time, but I know last training camp he had got his meals from them. So he was able to bring more out of his boxing skills and work on a lot of extra things when you don't have to go and cook for yourself every morning, you know what I'm saying, your meals that you got to make a day. Errol Spence Jr. gets down into weight himself, not relying on a nutritionist, but he did last camp, so we don't know what's going to go on this time. Last time I checked, Shawn Porter's last two weigh-ins, he had to use a towel. And his last one, he had to cut off his braids in order to make weight. So, Shawn Porter, although he may look in shape, but who's struggling on the scale? Who's struggling to get down to 47? Who's really struggling? You know, who's out of shape? Shawn Porter may come in shape or look in shape, but when you're struggling to get down to weight, you know what I'm saying, at 47, Porter's not going to move up to 54. Obviously not. You know what I'm saying? I know this is his biggest time, his biggest time in his career right now is this moment for September 28th at the Staples Center against Errol Spence Jr. And we're going to see what the world brings. We're going to see how Shawn Porter comes in for training camp. He said he'd been training 8 weeks, and they asked him, do you feel like you're going to be overtraining? And he says, nah. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I don't believe Errol Spence Jr. is ever out of shape. Boxing shape, he may look like he's out of boxing shape, but even when he's out of his weight, he's overweight. To be honest, he's still in boxing shape. He said he never gets out of boxing shape, but he does blow up in weight. And he's always sparring, always running, doing something. Even though he don't post all the time, it's not a matter of how many times you post. It's a matter of times how your body feels and if your opponent is going to be ghost at the end of the night. So it's a man down strap season, September 28th. And Shawn Porter signed his last way into the highway of the free smoke. You know what I'm saying? Will it be fog? Will he be able to get past the IBF champion and unify the division and continue his path, or hopefully becoming undisputed if he does win, which I highly doubt. I got Spence being Shawn Porter. There's a multitude of reasons. And just saying Errol Spence Jr. is out of shape is just one of the things you don't need to say, because that's not accurate, it's false, it's not facts. And with that being said, man, I just hope both of these guys have a successful training camp. And I truly believe that the guy who's struggling to make the weight is Shawn Porter due to his last two fights. 147, if it's not it, it's not it. You know what I'm saying? If you're cutting corners, you're cutting corners. You know, if you're cutting corners, you know. So you got to do what you got to do to stay in shape. No need to go back on the scale and redo your weight and take off pounds within 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? You're not looking at it as a professional. You looked at it as somebody who's struggling to make the weight, and you got to wear a towel when you go up on the scale. So, Y'all let me know who y'all think is out of shape or in shape, or who's the more conditioned, because both of these guys rely on conditioning heavily in the fight. Conditioning is probably the number one thing for these guys. Always in stellar condition, rarely getting tired. If they do get tired, you know what I'm saying, they recover very well. So they gas tank is full, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see on fight night who's looking out of shape, who can take the pressure, who can take the best shots, who got the most punch resistance, and it should be a fight of the year. Hopefully a fight of the year candidate. If not, I hope this fight brings the best out of each guy so we can get definitely a great fight. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Everything is still a sport, so where's my sportsmanship award? And just like that, Famous is gone.
And look at your eyes, rather be blind. And look at you twice, look at your height. Easy to scoop, your first name is Ice. Time is now, time in the night. Hand on my chest, giving me life. Gripping the hair, tight as a vice. Laying you down, lay down the pipe. Stop on the ground, then reach heights.